Hi guys, this is Mrs. Blaisdell. Today we're going to be working with activity 17 in Access. The name of this particular activity is Major League Baseball. The table is called Player Earnings. The design view is pretty easy. First name, short text, last name, short text, number of games, number, earnings, currency. The only thing we want to change about the currency is the decimal places, and we want those to be 0. Okay? So once you choose 0, you can go back to Data Sheet View and you can type in all of the information. Then asks you to sort it by the number of games in ascending order. To be honest, it's already done. So you could skip that part. All right, then it wants you to create a query. So we're going to go to Create. We're going to go to the Query Wizard. Simple Query Wizard, okay. We're going to make sure that we're on the table, and we're going to move everything over that's there. And we're going to hit Next. We're going to call our table less than 100 games. And we are going to choose Modify the Query Design. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so we're going to just give it a 2. That's because I, do things ahead. So anyway, so when we look at this, what we want to do is we want to go to number of games, and we want it to be less than 100. So we're going to put in less than 100, and we're going to sort by ascending order. Okay, so once we're done with that, we can click this little X up here. It's going to say, do we want to save it? We're going to say yes. And it should just, when we go to that query, which we're going to do here in a second, it should just give us those that are under 100. Okay, you'll notice there are other queries here. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's what it should do, and that's good. We also need to create another query. Yay! So we're going to close out of this one. I'm going to close out of the table, and I am going to go up to Create, Query Wizard, Simple Query, choose everything. Oops, wrong. Let's try this again. Once you have a query, sometimes it's going to come up here. Make sure you're just choosing the table. So we want to move all that stuff over. Details fine. Here we want to call this more than 100 games. And I'm going to add a 2 to mine simply because I have stuff. So we're going to modify that query. Finish. So again, we want to go down to our criteria under number of games. Remember, the criteria is over here. And we want to put a greater than symbol this time. And 100. And again, we want to put ascending. And we're going to close out and save it. And then we should have just the ones that have 100. You can save that then and close it and send it to Canvas.